In this add-on, you'll create a unique transition effect that will go along with the scene change. Look at how the scene fades out, the colors change, and then the scene fades back in. This add-on employs a clever trick where a rectangle slide appears on top of everything else. So first, make the rectangle slide sprite. Click Paint New Sprite, then click the Rectangle tool. Now select a color. It can be any color you want, and make sure the filled-in rectangle is selected. To make it easier to draw, zoom out by clicking the left magnifying glass once. Great! Draw a rectangle across the whole stage, covering all of the checkered area. Don't worry if it goes outside the boundaries. Scratch will cut off the extra parts. Now it's time to animate. To fade in and out, change the ghost effect inside a repeat loop. You can find the Change Effect block in the Looks menu. It says Color initially, but you can click the drop-down and select Ghost. The higher the number in the Ghost Effect block, the more transparent the sprite, and the more the background shows through. You'll need 2 repeat loops, one to fade the slide in and one to fade it back out. Start off the script with an event that makes sense in your story. A good choice is to have one of your sprites broadcast a message that this slide sprite receives. You have to also make sure that the slide fades out and fades in equally, so the number in the first Ghost Effect block should be the negative of the number in the second one. Now, you've learned about layers and how one sprite can be on top of another. In this case, you want the slide you create to be on top of all the other sprites. You also want to make sure your sprite starts hidden so that it can fade in when it's time to transition. Use the When Flag Clicked event to start the slide the right way. Then place a Set Ghost Effect block and a Go to Front block underneath, so that the slide sprite sits on top of all the other sprites, but is faded all the way out to start. That's all you need. If you want to change other effects within the loop, you can. Or if you want to put a broadcast or scene change during the transition, just put it right between the loops, so that the next scene fades in smoothly. Now it's your turn. Add 2 repeat loops to your project that start with an event. Put a Change Ghost Effect block within each loop. Change the first Ghost Effect number to be the negative of the second. Then make the sprite go to front and set its Ghost Effect to 100 at the beginning of the story.